The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity Episode 4 begins with Rintaro waking up so excited about studying with Waguri that he wakes up way earlier than he needs to. Rintaro travel by train to meet Waguri since it's Saturday, the day they plan to study together. Despite the plan, Rintaro feels extremely nervous. As he gazes out the window, he thinks, I've seen this view countless times, but today, for some reason, the world looks completely different. As soon as he steps out of the station, he sees Waguri waiting for him. He asks, "Did I make you wait?" Waguri smiles and replies, No, not at all. I just got here a little early." Seeing her, Rintaro thinks, was she always this cute? They first go to a cafe and order some food. Waguri is delighted and says, I've always wanted to come here. It's a great place to study. But more importantly, I've heard the food here is amazing. Rintaro thinks, I forgot how much she loves food. She always looks the happiest when she's eating. After eating, Waguri says, now that we're full, let's start studying. And Rintaro gets excited to begin. As Waguri explains things to him, they unintentionally get very close. Noticing this, they both quickly pull away. Waguri apologizes. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that close. Rintaro responds, No, it's totally fine. They continue studying, but Rintaro struggles to focus. His heart is racing. After a while, Waguri asks, Rintaro, you said earlier that you didn't want to fail no matter what. Why is that? Rintaro replies, after the midterms, there's going to be a sports festival. But if I fail the exams, I won't be allowed to participate. I really just want to enjoy it with my friends. I know it sounds silly, but that's my reason. Waguri reassures him, that's not silly at all. In fact, it sounds really wonderful. The sports festival must be really fun. Rintaro thinks, she's truly a kind-hearted person. Waguri continues, listening to you, I can tell how much you care about your friends. At that moment, Rintaro coughs awkwardly. Waguri asks, are you okay? Rintaro replies, yeah, I'm fine, but why did you say I love them? You could have just said I like them. Waguri says, well, I love my friends too. They're amazing, especially Subaru. We've been close since childhood. People often misunderstand her, but she's truly a good person. Because of her past, she doesn't like boys. That's why I was really glad when you didn't judge her. Thank you for that, Rintaro. They resume studying and Rintaro thinks, once again, her words made me incredibly happy. After a long session, they prepare to leave. Before parting, Waguri hands Rintaro a notebook with a personalized study plan inside. Rintaro is surprised, but you have to study too, and yet you still made this for me? Waguri replies, it's not a big deal. Besides, I want you to enjoy the sports festival with your friends. And afterward, tell me all about it, okay? Rintaro becomes a bit emotional. As Waguri walks away, he says, thank you for everything. Waguri smiles and wishes him good luck before leaving. Rintaro thinks, now I really can't afford to fail. As he walks toward the train, someone grabs his bag. It's Subaru. She says, do you have a minute? I want to talk. They go to a cafe and sit down for coffee. Rintaro notices her silence. Then suddenly, Subaru asks, Rintaro, are you Waguri's boyfriend? He's so shocked that he drops his coffee and slightly burns his hand. Subaru offers her handkerchief, surprising him. He wonders, why is she acting this way? Doesn't she hate me? Subaru repeats the question. Rintaro replies, no, it's nothing like that. She then asks, then what is your relationship with her? Rintaro is confused. Is she just a friend, or just a customer? Subaru continues, have you known Waguri for long? Rintaro replies, no, not really. Subaru says, that's good, because I want you to stop meeting her. Rintaro is stunned. Are you saying this because I'm from Chidori? Subaru nods. Rintaro replies, I understand the tension between Chidori and Kikyo, but this is a personal matter between Waguri and me. Subaru explains, I get what you're saying, and honestly, I think you're a good person. Even after I said those harsh things at the library, you didn't cause any trouble and even supported us. But still, I hate Chidori and I hate boys. When I saw you with Waguri, I panicked. If someone from Kikyo sees you two together, she could get in serious trouble. She's a scholarship student. The students hate Chidori, but the teachers? They hate it even more. Rintaro asks, why do you care so much about her? Just then, a little boy trips nearby. Subaru quickly helps him. The boy says, "Your hair is really beautiful," and thanks her before leaving. Subaru tells Rintaro that Waguri once said the same thing to her. She reveals, "When I was a kid, boys bullied me because of my hair color. Waguri protected me and told me my hair was beautiful. From that day, she became my hero." She becomes emotional. Please stop seeing her. I know how hard she worked to get into Kikyo. I don't want her to lose what she's worked so hard for. Maybe Waguri will hate me for this, but protecting her happiness is more important than being liked. Rintaro reflects on the deep division between Chidori and Kikyo. He realizes Subaru genuinely cares about Waguri. But he also remembers Vaguri's words. "I don't care whether it's Chidori or Kikyo. I just want to know you, Rintaro." He finally says, "I'm sorry, but I can't do that." Subaru is hurt but quietly replies, "I had a feeling you'd say that." Rintaro heads home. He tries to focus on studying but is distracted. His frustration scares nearby students. But deep down, he knows Subaru is kind. She just cares deeply. At the train station, two girls enter and avoid sitting near him. When Rintaro stands up and offers them the seats, the girls recognize him. "You gave us your seat at the library that day." Rintaro smiles and asks, "Did you study well that day?" The girls, nervous, respond, "Why yes, we studied really well." He says, "That's good," and walks away. They whisper to each other how kind he actually is. Meanwhile, Rintaro, now standing on the train, thinks, "I never imagined they'd thank me. They seemed a bit scared, but their behavior was nice." He remembers how Waguri always thanks him for the smallest things and begins to worry. "She's such a good person. I hope she doesn't get in trouble because of me." Maybe Subaru was right. A few days later, it's the day of the midterm results. Tsukada-sensei announces that Rintaro and Usami didn't fail. The class erupts in celebration. At first, everyone praises them, but then they start teasing Saku, saying she deserves the credit for tutoring them. Rintaro sees he scored 59 marks, and he's thrilled. He's about to message Waguri, but remembers Subaru's warning, and stops himself. Amid the class commotion, Rintaro's desk gets knocked over. As Saku helps him pick up his books, she finds the notebook Waguri gave him. Inside is a note. "Good luck." Saku looks at Rintaro and asks, "Who's Waguri?" And with that, the episode ends.